All right, everyone, we are going to look at Flare here. So it's been a while since we looked at FLR on the channel here, and we're focusing on the weekly macro chart, of course. And you can see it's been holding support here for a very long time. So I couldn't tell you if it's going to break this support or not at 1.4. You're currently at that 145 level here. So any lower, if we get a weekly candle to close below this, then it very well could send the price down to this final support level here. So if you're looking to get in on Flare or buy it one last time, if it does end up coming down to 1.2 here, so pretty much a penny to that 786, in my opinion at least, that would be the bottom on Flare here. So if you're waiting to buy the bottom, potentially it could go lower. Of course, it is crypto, but if you wait, you could get this thing on about a 15 to a 16% discount down to that final low to the high 786 support level at 1 penny. So it still could end up dropping here, even though it has been holding for a very long time. And of course, if we just look back in the past, this area that we're at right now is macro support back here. Resistance, once we got through it, we're back on that support level again. So it may very well hold here and we start going up at some point. Right now it's doing nothing but getting accumulated here, of course, holding support for a couple of months, looking good. So 1.4 is your price to hold. If you lose that, look for that penny. And if you hold here on Flare, then the 618 is the big price to get over here. The resistance at 1.7 and about an 18% move to the upside here. And then we'll know that this thing's going to start moving right back up. But you are sitting on that macro 236 confirming the bottom is in. So as long as you're above 1.4, we potentially are going to hold here. And the next big price to beat to be bullish is, of course, 2 pennies. So on the macro scale of things, 2 pennies is your price to beat. And then you can consider this thing bullish to push to these higher prices. And of course, not until we get over the 618 at 3.5 will we potentially have a nice breakout to the upside here. And like I always say, in my opinion, just by looking at the chart here, if we get a weekly close, if we get a good candle over the 786 at 5 pennies, that's when this thing is going to be bullish, in my opinion. So just remember 5. Once Flare gets over 5 pennies, she's going to go to the moon. And with that being said, the moon here, we have the 1272. I think this is very likely to get hit. About a 7.5x, almost an 8x on your investment, up to about 17 pennies to that new high here on our chart. And then we do have the high target here at the 1618. But before that, we do have about 24 to 25 pennies. So if you want some prices to watch to take profit, that new high here at about 17 to the 1272 could be a good target. For what was that, a 7.5x, and then a 10x up here to 24 to 25 cents to the 1414, and then maybe you let the rest ride and see if this thing's going to hit a 19 to a $20 billion market cap and come up to this 40-cent range. As you can see, that would be a decent 18x almost on your investment on Flare. So of course, comment down below, what are your thoughts? Are you bullish? None of this is financial advice. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.